Action! Now what I'm about to do, I'm about to demonstrate for my film audience and my moviegoers, and to all the husbands and wives that's at home, why this movie is going to be considered a love story and a romantic love story. Now I want y'all to visualize this scene. Now Deborah and William is falling in love with each other. Come over here. And Deborah, when the movie comes on, they meet right here. Deborah meets William right here. William is waiting for the train one day. And he talks to Deborah. He's like really attracted to her, and she's attracted to him. They meet right here when the film opens up. When the film starts, Deborah and William has met when Deborah was 7 and William was 11, when both of their fathers was on the railroad station together. And now the movie is going further along. Now they actually dating. William and Deborah is falling in love with each other. Y'all got to get ready for this. You got to get ready for this love scene. Husband and wives, get ready because y'all may try this one day. Deborah and William is at William's house. And William takes Deborah into his barn. Deborah walks into the barn and sees some beautiful horses. I'm talking about some beautiful horses. And Deborah is amazed. She's saying, wow, William, you into horses like I'm into the railroad. And Deborah looks at William, and William say, Deborah, we are not going to ride these horses down to the railroad. And Deborah finally convinced William to get on the horses, and they begin riding the horses through the mountains. Now, Deborah, mind you, have on some Victoria's Secret lingerie on a horse. Y'all got to get ready for this one. The horses is riding through the water, riding through the mountains, right? Let's get a shot over there. Now, they on the horses. Deborah's hair is flying in the wind, flowing through the wind. She on the horse with some sexy lingerie on. Because Deborah also want to come and get some of the diamonds from under the railroad. So the horses, let's get a shot over here, please. The horses finally arrived. 2 horses finally arrived down here by the railroad. In this script here, right? It's in the script, right here. Now check out the script now. Check out the script. Love by the Railroad. This is why one of the scenes is called, why this movie is called Love by the Railroad. The horses pull up. Now they ride through the mountains, through the water. Both horses comes down here. William is on one horse, Deborah is on the other horse. Right? So they get off the horses and they start looking at each other. And they begin kissing. And Deborah kissed William's neck. And Deborah got some sexy lingerie on, and she was riding on a horse on some sexy lingerie. Y'all gotta get ready for this one. Now they bring the horses further down. And they begin making love on the horse. And they're making love and they're kissing. And she's kissing William's neck and William is kissing her lips. And they on the horse making love by the railroad. It's sexual. It's sensual. They slowly kissing. And then all of a sudden, they lay down on the ground underneath the horse. And they are tired. All of a sudden, you see a camera shot of them. They are soaking wet like they just came out of the shower. But they only been making love for like 30 seconds and they all wet up and sweaty. I mean, it's a romantic love scene. And then Deborah, she slowly gets up with her sexy lingerie on. Just got finished making some wonderful love by the railroad. She gets up and go under here and start looking for her diamonds. And then she go on that side and she start looking for her crystals. And then William and Deborah, they get back up on the horses and ride off. Now, get a camera shot of this. And they get on the horses after Deborah done got the diamonds and the crystals and some cash. Because people are starting to find out that Deborah has these millions and millions of dollars in jewels down here. So day by day, night by night, she's going to come and get the jewels. But this time, she came on a horse. And her and William, they ride off. They ride off. And they ride off. On the horses. This is the behind the scenes of making Love by the Railroad. It's one of the love scenes, one of the romantic love scenes in this movie. This is Love by the Railroad. We talking about Best Picture. We talking about William and Deborah. Best Actor, Best Supporting Actress. Come we on this journey to the Oscars. Action! Now we're behind the scenes of the making of the film Love by the Railroad. And I'm going to show you one of the scenes. We call in this movie Love by the Railroad a love story, a romantic love story, and a thriller. A suspense thriller. And this is why I'm calling one of these scenes right here a thriller. Now Deborah, she works at the railroad station during the daytime. She's a volunteer worker. Everybody knows this. Now at nighttime, Deborah hops this gate right here. Now there's police officers over here. There's police officers down there with police dogs. Now you gotta picture this now. It's pouring down raining. It's thundering and it's lightning. And Deborah, she's coming down here to get her diamonds and jewels. And she's along the side of the platform here. She gets her jewels right here. She runs over there and get her diamonds. And the police sees her. And the dogs, they let the dogs loose. And Deborah, she jumps up onto this platform right here. And she jumps over this gate right here. This is a thriller. Now imagine this scene though. It's pouring down raining. It's lightning. And she hopped this gate, but the dogs got her leg. And she's trying to break loose. The dogs got her. And she gets away from the dogs. And she jumps down here. And she falls down. And you hear gunshots. Oh, she drops the bag. You hear more gunshots. Picture the scene. It's pouring down raining. And more gunshots. It's pouring. And Deborah gets away. She gets away with her diamonds. She gets away with her jewels. It's a thriller. It's Best Picture. Deborah can get Best Actress off this scene if she pull it off. Come with me on this journey, Love by the Railroad, on the journey to the Oscars.